Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salamun alaikum, children. Today, I want to tell you a very special and interesting story of a long journey. We are going to follow the caravan of Imam Husayn with a little fluffy white pigeon as he flies alongside them. And although the pigeon is make-believe, this little friend will help us learn all about the story of Karbala through his kind and curious eyes. So are you ready? Let's begin. In the beautiful city of Madina, where the bright sun shone over the masjid of our beloved Prophet, there lived a tiny little pigeon whose wings were as white and soft as clouds. He loved flying around the masjid and sometimes even inside it, listening to the humming of the believers as they worshipped Allah. But his most favorite place to be was at the cheerful home of Imam Husayn, the grandson of the Holy Prophet. Even on the cloudiest of days, this house was bright with a special light. It was always filled with children's laughter and the sweet smell of freshly baked bread. Do you know why he loved the house of Imam Husayn so much, children? Because little Ruqayya, Imam Husayn's 3-year-old daughter, always saved lots of crumbs and seeds just for him. Now, one afternoon, the pigeon found Ruqayya standing beside her father as he brushed the hair of his horse, Zuljanah.
Zuljanah, my friend, we are going on a long journey very soon. You must get ready.
Ruqayya tugged at her Baba's Abba and asked,
"Where are you going, Baba Jan? Am I coming too?"
Imam Husayn lifted her up and stroked her hair.
Yes, my dear. We're all going to Mecca together to see the Kaaba, where my father, Imam Ali, was born.
Ruqayya jumped down from her Baba's arms, her eyes sparkling like stars. She had never been on a trip before, and she was so excited.
"Will there be dates to eat?"
she asked, bouncing on her toes.
"And honey cakes? Sakina loves those."
So many dates and honey cakes.
Her tall Uncle Abbas chuckled from behind them. Ruqayya laughed and ran inside to tell her sister. The pigeon cooed happily, but then he noticed Imam Husayn's sad eyes. Something isn't right, he thought. He fluttered softly onto Zuljanah's back and pecked at Imam Husayn's fingers gently. He wanted to ask Imam, "Why are you leaving the beautiful city of Rasulullah?" Imam Husayn stroked his feathers and smiled, and then he walked away with his brother Hazrat Abbas. The pigeon cooed softly again and watched them with love. There was something special about this family. And right there, he made up his mind. Even though he loved Medina and would miss it so much, he was going to follow this family wherever it went, no matter what. That evening, Imam Husayn gathered everyone and told them why they were leaving the beautiful city of the Holy Prophet.
My dear family,
He said, his voice calm but firm.
we cannot stay in Medina anymore. The evil King Yazid has asked me to do bay'ah with him and accept him as the leader of the Muslims. He wants me to agree with his wrong deeds, but I can never accept that.
A murmur spread through the group. They would stand by their Imam. Ruqayya climbed onto her Baba's laps and said,
"Does that mean we will not come back to Medina?
She asked, her lower lip trembling. Imam Husayn cupped her face lovingly.
My brave girl, don't worry. We will all be together on this journey.
Yes, you can ride with me, my sweet flower.
Her auntie Bibi Zaynab said cheerfully.
Yay, I would love that, Auntie Zaynab.
Imam Husayn hugged little Ruqayya tight. The pigeon, perched on a windowsill, listened carefully. He didn't understand everything, but he knew one thing for sure, that this family was brave to be standing up to Yazid. He had heard that Yazid was a very, very bad man who hurt innocent people. Now the next few days were busy. The pigeon flew around, watching the buzz as the moms packed clothes and food for the journey.
Can I help pack my own clothes, Mama?
Sakina asked.
Can I pack some seeds to feed the birds?
Ruqayya asked. The pigeon cooed happily. His little friend was simply the best. The men prepared the horses and camels. And the little children ran around helping wherever they could. The pigeon tried to be helpful too. He tried to keep the smallest children entertained, especially baby Al-Yasghar. He cooed to them and fanned them with his wings till they laughed. A few days later, the caravan of Imam Husayn was ready. Beautiful camels draped in embroidered cloth stood in a line, their bells jingling softly. The pigeon watched with his bright black eyes as everyone bid farewell to the beautiful city of the Prophet, Medina. He followed Imam Husayn to the grave of his grandfather Rasulullah and watched sadly as the Imam placed his head on the grave and whispered some prayers. Everyone's eyes filled with tears. The pigeon flew around Masjid al-Nabi one last time and then rushed to join the caravan. He didn't want to be left behind. Hazrat Abbas called out cheerfully to lift the spirits of the children.
Who wants to ride on the tallest camel?
Me.
They rushed towards him happily, racing to see who would get there first. The pigeon joined them. And of course he won. He was flying after all. One by one, Uncle Abbas lifted them all onto the soft saddles and covered them with the shades. Ruqayya waved at Masjid al-Nabi from her Aunt Zaynab's lap.
Goodbye, dear home. We will miss you.
She whispered. Sakina too waved with her.
Farewell, special masjid of the Prophet.
Finally, they were off. The white pigeon flew high above the caravan, his beautiful wings flapping in rhythm with the steady steps of the camel below him and the jingle of the bells around their necks. Would Mecca be as beautiful as Medina? He wondered curiously. Any place the family of the Prophet was would be the most beautiful place in the world, he decided, sighing a soft, happy sigh. Well, children, don't you wish you were joining the special family of Imam Husayn, just like our friend the pigeon? I certainly wish I was. Now, if you want to follow along and find out what happens next on their journey, then stay tuned and I will be back soon with another story.
Baba, that